often in a real life altercation, it's not possible to always control range. That means that at some point, you and your aggressor are probably going to tie up in some form of clinch. In such situations, trying to rely on striking to finish the fight can be extremely difficult. Obviously, there might be opportunities to break away and give yourself the distance to strike, but once tied up, it can often be quicker to actually throw. A lot of people have ideas about throwing that it requires strength and power and a lot of effort. Those people don't understand that a throw is actually about taking balance. So if I actually start here, and we'll start in a very loose clinch so people can see what's going on, what I'm going to do is the hand behind the head, I'm going to rotate the wrist to bring the head down. So rather than try and pull or catch, all I'm going to do is rotate the wrist to bring him down. As you can notice, this is taken all the way onto Justin's right foot, and his left foot's in the air. Now, if I was just to do this, the ground round about his ankle would be the pivot point where he'd fall from. But I actually want to increase the height of the fall. So what I'm going to do is insert my hip and my back to create a higher level pivot point. And the way I do this is as I move myself into position. This is a little bit different to an ogoshi or a hip throw because I'm actually going to put more of my back into it, and the throw is referred to as koshiguruma. So my hand comes down, I come in, and my back. So this now becomes my pivot point. If we just rotate from the other side. So I'm here, pulling down to load weight, and I'm now here. So if you notice, I'm now on a 45-degree line rather than 90-degree line. The weight is all over. And really what's going to happen as I just continue to pull around, Justin is just going to basically roll over my hip and my back to bring down. Now, on the floor, I'm literally just going to turn and run. I'm not going to do things such as stamping on the head, because from a legal perspective, I'm starting to use excessive force. He's in a position now where he really can't defend himself, and basically most courts, most juries would look on the fact that I have a disengagement opportunity and I should take it. So this way, if we come back up, Justin, I have a much faster way of finishing the fight than if I was to try and separate and now strike, which is going to take me much more time. So again, in these types of situations, knowing how to throw becomes a really useful tool in your toolbox.